Hello Gemini, welcome to your December reading 2021. This is going to be for anyone that has their sun, moon, rising, or their Venus sign in the sign of Gemini. This is a general reading, so keep in mind that not all of the messages will resonate to a T because it is for many different people at once. Take what resonates, dismiss what doesn't, and feel free to flip and reverse if you need to. Remember that timing is tricky and going to be different for everybody. Some of you are going to be in the start of the predictions, while others of you are in the middle, or it may have already happened for you. It's different for everyone how long it will take to fulfill itself. So it may take longer than the end of December to come true or come to fruition. And if you feel confused, if you feel uncomfortable, it may not be for you. So don't try to make it fit. You will know if it's your story. If it doesn't resonate, feel free to check your other signs. So now we're going to get into your channeled message, Gemini. For what I saw for you, Gemini, I saw the astrological sign of Gemini, the two sticks, the two little columns. You sprouted legs out of nowhere. They were quite skinny and long. And then I saw you kind of speed walking. It progressively moved into running. I then saw you grow some arms and you started to, pick up pace. You started to sprint. So there you were sprinting. It was like a race type of vibe I got. I saw you jumping and doing this, like you were about to dive. You dove into a little puddle on the floor. It's quite weird because the puddle was a puddle. It didn't look like a lake or anything like that. It looked very shallow, as a puddle would be. But you went deep, deep, deep under. So you went under, you started swimming and swimming under and swimming under, and then you finally broke the surface and you moved into like an Olympic type of swim, like I don't know what it's called, but you started to do the swimming motion. You started swimming really fast, and then I did see that you propelled yourself out of the water. You turned yourself into what looked like a stork or a heron, and you took off. And again, from last time, the mid-November reading, I did see a red sky. As I was shuffling, calling in your energies to the cards, I got the words heron, so it was confirming to me that it's not a stork, it's a heron, specifically a blue heron. If some of you want to look up the spiritual meaning of a blue heron, feel free, because I do feel like it's relevant here. I also heard the words, what was it? Gold, weight in gold. I can't remember if it was golden medal. I did hear the word weight in gold. I also heard the words achievements, goals and achievements, okay? So for you, what I feel like, there is something that, like Aries, I feel like there was maybe slow energy this past, maybe in November, things were a bit slow. I do feel like the energy is picking up for you because I do see a pattern with Aries and Taurus, like they are running towards something. I do get that sense with you as well, Gemini, that you are running towards something that you have. It's like a goal. You have aspirations and goals that you are trying to get done. You are running, you are picking up pace towards those things. And things are moving a lot faster. I got like the sense of a race. And then when you were swimming, I got like some kind of Olympic game. So there is some kind of aspect of a race or a game, competition that you are trying to achieve for your goals and your aspirations. I feel like you are growing the necessary aspects of yourself that you need to achieve to adapt into something, as you did grow legs and arms. And there is something significant about emotions here because we have the puddle of water. I do feel like you are diving into some emotions. It could be love, something that at first didn't feel so deep. Maybe it doesn't look so deep at first. But once you actually dive into it and go and explore these emotions, these waters, it's like it goes a lot deeper than you initially thought, or it almost feels like you already knew it was deeper, but it's like whatever it may appear on the outside to other people, it maybe looked like it wasn't so deep. But then you go deep, deep under and you swim underwater for quite a while until you break the surface. And then when you break the surface, you are swimming like an Olympic swimmer. So again, very ambitious, very driven. It's like you know where you're going, Gemini. And people might not even understand. They may just think that whatever this is that you're diving into is not that deep, but it's actually very deep. And it takes you somewhere. I do see you like transforming into a blue heron and propelling yourself out of these waters into that red sky and flying away. So it's like it's very similar to your mid-November reading. It's like you're in these emotions that run quite deep. It may have not seemed like they were that deep, but they did. They had a lot of depth to them. And you're swimming with no hesitation, like an Olympic swimmer, towards something, and then you propel yourself out of these emotions and fly away into a red sky. So again, passion. It could be love. And I get a sense of freedom because you grow wings, right? And you're flying away. You could be propelling yourself into a state of flight and freedom with your achievements, your goals. Weight in gold. I don't know if that makes sense to any of you. There is something that you feel that is very worth it. It's going to be very, there's a lot of profit involved, whether it's emotional, mental. It's just going to be very fulfilling for you. There's something to do with weight in gold. It's like there's going to be a big payoff for you. I feel that you know this, Gemini. You already know this, and you're very set on where you're going. You know exactly where you're going, and you know exactly where this road is taking you. It seems to be taking you to a very high payoff, something, whether it's a project, a relationship. I do feel for you, you could have both things coming for you. It's like you are working on something with your achievement and goals, and it is going to pay off very well for you. And you are also exploring some kind of emotions that run very deep, and these emotions could set you free into a feeling of freedom and passion. Okay, so we're going to get into your reading. I have already prayed and meditated on your cards and cleansed them. The Hermit. Collective of Gemini for the month of December. Collective of Gemini for the month of December. Six of Cups. Two of Swords reversed. Collective of Gemini. Page of Wands. Two of Wands. There we go. Cold. All right, so right off the bat here, I do see you going into that puddle here, the emotions. I don't know if you can see, but this is an energy of remembering the past, nostalgia, missing somebody. Somebody could be missing you, and this is an energy of going within, soul searching, isolating to find answers within, kind of going into that hermit energy. So this is you reflecting, exploring emotions, reflecting memories, and reflecting nostalgia. You could be experiencing nostalgia at this time, somebody from the past, or just memories from the past. It could even go up to childhood. If this is somebody missing you, it could be somebody, it is somebody from the past, but it could be somebody that you have a lot of history with, because these are fond memories of childhood. So it could go way back for some of you. I do see you in an energy of not wanting to make a decision, maybe having difficulties making a decision at one point, and I do see you getting out of that, because this is like that stuck, not making a decision type of energy, not wanting to see something, not wanting to look at something. And when it's reversed, it's like you're finally seeing the answers you got. I do feel that you got the answers that you were looking for while you went within with this card, the Hermit. You went within to find answers about something to do with the past, memories, emotions. And they run quite deep, these emotions. Maybe for somebody, maybe general. But you are taking the blindfold off, Gemini, and making a decision. You are finally seeing something. You are finally getting enlightenment here. And I do see you at a crossroads here. What direction are you going to go in, Gemini? Are you going to go this way or this way? Two very different paths. It could be between two different people, two different jobs, two different choices that are going to lead you down two very different paths. And that could be why you needed to go within and soul search and find answers, you know, dissect things, feel things. Here's the Page of Wands, that passionate kind of energy, exploring, feeling free, going out in the world, being inspired, being motivated, enthusiastic, but also passionate and having a playful type of energy to it. So I feel like you are taking some time out for yourself, Gemini, whether you've already gone through this at this time or this is something that you're currently in now. This is a short description of the entire situation here that we're going to go deeper in a second. But I feel like you are taking time out to dissect and remember and feel things from the past. Going within to look for answers because you may be in a state of nostalgia, missing somebody, somebody's missing you as well. And you finally find those answers that you were looking for. You finally realize something. And now you find yourself at a crossroads making a decision. But I do see that you are going to follow your heart here. And you're going to choose the direction that is fun and flirty and playful and passionate. You know, you're setting yourself free into that sky of passion. And you're flying, propelling yourself out of waters. You know, after you went down into these waters, you explored them deeply, you broke the surface, and then you propelled yourself into the sky. So I do see you going within, going into that energy of playfulness, passion, exploring what's out there, a feeling of freedom. You know, you don't really have to take things too seriously. I see that here. You're kind of just going with it. You're rolling with it. You're winging it, and you are setting yourself into some kind of freedom. And it feels good. It genuinely feels good. It's the beginning stages as well. So we're going to go deeper. Gemini for December 2021. Gemini. 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 There's that energy of going within, taking time out for yourself, and it's linked to the Hermit, going within, isolating. You could be recovering something. There's that passionate love connection here. For some of you, you could be recovering a relationship, recovering from, or maybe you're just going within to remember a certain relationship that you were involved in that had a lot of passion. It had a strong connection here. You felt very drawn to this person. And you're in your head, you're going through nostalgia. I do feel like some of you had indecision with this relationship, this connection that you were in. The Chariot, going forward, moving forward victoriously. directly underneath this Two of Swords reversed. So at one point you had indecision about this connection, but you've taken time out for yourself to go within and explore these emotions, remember things, explore your memories. Also healing, recovering while you're doing this. Isolating from people, taking time out for yourself to kind of find these answers within. And really reflecting on this relationship, this connection that you had with somebody. There was a choice that needed to be made about this connection in the past. Some of you may have not known what to choose here, and I do feel like you're coming out of that energy. You're moving into an energy of you've done the work, you have explored the emotions. You maybe underestimated this connection at one point. You thought maybe it wasn't too deep, but it actually goes a lot deeper than you initially thought. And you are exploring that, Gemini. I see that. You're coming out of an energy of not making up your mind, not wanting to look at something, not wanting to see something. So maybe some of you were in denial about the depth of the emotions you felt here in the situation. For some of you, this may not be a relationship, a love connection. It may just be some kind of connection that was strong, okay? I do feel like it's a connection with another person because it is linked to the Six of Cups. So these are fond memories that you have with somebody, with people. It could be multiple people that you have these type of memories with, this connection with. And you're getting out of that, Gemini. You're finally getting to that spot where you have made up your mind. You want to take action. You want to move forward. Those are too many cards. I do see things speeding up for you, like in the channeled message. If things were moving a little slow for you, things are now speeding up. We have the wheel is turning in your favor. Destiny, karma, good luck, good fortune. You are ready to move forward into the future. Wait, I think I was just going to do 4. I do see some of you guys hiding how you feel, hiding this connection. Maybe nobody really knows that you're involved with this person. Nobody really knew about it. You could be hiding your feelings for it. I do see that you're hiding feelings of burden when it comes to do with this connection, these memories from the past, being in your head, having nostalgia. You're hiding it. You're keeping it from people. And you also kind of are hiding that you're in a state of deep reflection about this. I do see that you're hiding. You may have kind of snuck away from people to take this time out for yourself, to think, to sort your feelings out. I feel like some of you may have snuck away from some people, like just kind of not ghosted, but like disappeared, you know? Went MIA, missing in action, to take the necessary time to yourself so you could sort your feelings out. I feel like some of you are planning something when the timing is right, when things align. You may be planning to send a message, to take flight, to follow your heart, to follow your passions. And you're doing so in a very playful type of way. You're not going to be taking yourself too seriously. You're just going to try and take action, but you're going to do it in a very small way, Gemini. Maybe you don't want to intimidate someone or scare someone away. You're just going to try and dip your toe in, see how they feel with this little light message. I see for some of you, you really want to work on things with somebody. It's burdening you, this connection that you feel with this person. It's very strong. You do want to move forward now. You've taken that time to recover, to heal, to think. And you are ready to start moving forward into the future. You are ready to send that message. You are ready to make that decision in the crossroads. You have now gotten the answers that you needed. You took the blindfold off. You're looking at stuff. You're not in denial anymore about this connection, about moving forward. And now you want to move forward. I see that you want to work on it with somebody. For some of you, you could have a lot of burden and stress in the workplace. You're ready to move forward into something. You feel like the timing is aligned now. It's working in your favor. You want to move towards your victory, your goals, your aspirations. You know that there's going to be a big payoff here, weight in gold. There is victory here for some of you guys when it comes to do with a goal, an aspiration. You want to move forward into this energy. You want to move forward, and I see that some of you are very burdened by the fact that somebody has completely detached from you, gone their own way. They're independent. They don't need you anymore, or they're acting that way. For some of you, this person could be getting a lot of attention online, and they're just acting like they don't need anybody, and they're totally happy to be alone. I do see you feeling some type of way about this, Gemini, and I see you kind of hiding it from them. For some of you that are involved with somebody, some people may know about this connection, and I feel like you may be hiding that you guys are both not speaking. You guys are not really involved with each other. You guys are kind of very single right now, and you could be hiding that as well. Some of you could be hiding the fact that you are totally happy to be single and you don't really want anyone right now. You could be very happy. You got some kind of wish fulfillment here for some of you guys, and it could have to do with a connection. And you feel very happy, and I see that you're hiding this from people. You may be lying about being single. You may be coming off to people like you're single, and you're hiding that you have this connection with somebody. For some of you guys, it is burdening you, though. It's making you feel a little bit guilty. For some of you, someone's doing this to you. Like they're hiding that they're involved with you and they're acting single. They do feel bad about this, though. I don't know why they would feel guilty about this unless maybe people were talking to them and they were hiding it from them, acting like they're single. So that could be for some of you guys. Back to the other storyline, I do see that there is somebody who's detached from you. It could have had to do with you not having, you not knowing what you wanted to do. I feel that for some of you, you were in denial about your feelings for this connection. And as a result, you may have not made a choice. This person may have detached from you. This person could have felt like you were being sneaky, you were hiding the connection, you were hiding the relationship with them, and that created a lot of burden for them. They could have felt like you were working with other people. Now they've detached and they've gotten like single. They're acting like they don't need anyone and they're happy to be single. They could be getting a lot of attention online, and I do see that this is burdening you, but you're not letting on to that. I do see that a separation is burdening you, Gemini. You've definitely separated with somebody and you feel bad. For some of you, you may have been working with other people, like maybe you guys were not committed. You know, maybe you guys were both single and you were like forming a connection here. And you may have had other people working with it. You may have been working with other people and this caused a separation. Or it's reversed. Somebody was working with other people, or maybe it seemed that way, and this caused, you know, heartache, separation, loss. There could be guilt attached to it because someone was not being honest. Someone was hiding this. They were acting single. And meanwhile, they were feeling very smug because they had everything. It's like they had this connection and they were single. They may have had other people. They may have been getting a lot of attention online and they were hiding this. It was kind of like they were winning in all aspects, but it was very arrogant in a way. And this caused heartache, separation. For some of you, somebody is now getting a lot of attention online. You really want to work on it with them. You've been kind of waiting for the timing to be right for this. You're ready to take action now. You're ready to send a message to them. Yeah, feeling really bad about the separation. You really want to move forward and work with them. But they could be getting a lot of attention online and acting like they don't need you. They're happy without you. And they could be acting very happy as well. Happy to be single, like they're getting everything that they wanted. And now you may be feeling this feeling of heartache, separation, and loss. I do see that for a lot of you, you really want to work on it with somebody. You want to have a family with this person. You want to live with them. Maybe you did live with somebody and things were very happy while you were in the home with them. I see like a happy, stable home life with this person. You felt very victorious with this person. For a lot of you, you really do want a family with this person. You want to live with them. You want to get a house together. You feel a strong connection here, and you want to work on it. Outcome for Gemini. Outcome for Gemini. Outcome for Gemini. Judgment, a second chance. Yeah, for some of you, you want a second chance with somebody. Page of Pentacles, here's that practical message. So some of you may be sending a passionate, flirty message, or you want to. You feel this way for this person. You want to throw caution to the wind and just follow your heart. Follow your passions. Be free. Send them that like flirty kind of passionate message. But for some of you, you may end up deciding to send a more practical message. Especially for those of you that had a person who thought you had other people, who thought you were being sneaky and hiding the relationship, hiding the connection. You may not think that it's a very good idea to send a flirty message because it may piss them off. So for some of you, you will be sending a more practical message to this person. It's less emotional. It's more practical. Hey, what are you doing? How's your week been? You know, I'm going by your area. Maybe we could meet up. Do you want to go out for lunch? This and that, okay? And you want a second chance with this person. Nine of Wands. I do see that somebody's going to be a little bit defensive, Gemini. Like I mentioned before, I feel like some people that you're dealing with, or it's reversed, someone here has trust issues. They maybe felt like you were hiding that you were with them. Maybe you were acting single, or they feel like you were acting single. You were hiding the connection. And they may have felt like you had somebody else, like you betrayed them. For some of you, you may have been working with other people in some way, and this caused heartache. Now somebody was reaching out, they want a second chance, but somebody doesn't trust the other person. That's in your outcome, okay? Yeah, somebody really wants to move forward here. They want to work on it. They want the second chance. It's really bothering them. It's burdening them. You feel heavy, guilty, weighed down. by them being by themselves. They're single from you, they're independent from you, and they're acting really happy. Like I said, somebody could be acting like they're winning, they're getting a lot of attention online, they don't need nobody, they're happy to be single. And this makes you feel burdened, Gemini, or it's reversed. You're doing this and somebody feels burdened. Somebody wants a second chance here. Somebody feels bad for the heartache they caused, the separation they caused, because they feel like this other person is somebody that they could have had a family with. They wanted a family with. They want to live with this person. This would ultimately be a huge victory for somebody if they could achieve this with you, or you them. For somebody, it's their wish fulfillment to get back together, to have this person, to have a family with them. It is their wish fulfillment. And they really want cooperation on it. They're really hoping that when the timing is right, or for some of you, you're hoping that now after this break, both of you have recovered and healed, and there is a feeling of missing somebody, or someone is missing you if it's reversed. This person or you may be hoping that now that timing has gone by, that it's a better time now to send that message, to try again, to have cooperation on this wish fulfillment. We're going to get some clarification. How does this person feel for Gemini in the month of December? How does this person feel for Gemini in the month of December? Six of Pentacles. They do feel like you give equally, Gemini. You give effort, it's equal. Or they want this from you. If for some of you, if having reciprocity was a problem, like if they felt like they were giving more to you than you were giving to them, this is what they want. They want that equal give and take. You know, for some of you, either you or them could have felt like you were giving way more and the other person wasn't giving back to them. Because for some of you, someone was in denial here about the feelings, the depth of the emotions that they felt, and they were just kind of stalling. You know, maybe they were trying to stall and stay single. They wanted to still work with other people. For some of you, somebody wanted to still explore and see what else is out there and flirt and, you know, be playful. And someone could have been working with other people and it could have caused this big separation between you and somebody. So they really want equal give and take. And for some of you, they feel, for some of you that are being missed by somebody, they feel like they had that with you. They had equal give and take, equal effort, equal time being given, you know. The Magician. For some of you that had a person that felt like you were lying, being sneaky, they could have felt like you were manipulating them into giving more than you were giving back. And for some of you, it's reversed. You feel this way as well. Because for some of you, it's totally reversed and you're this other person, right? It just depends what your storyline is. But for some of you that are missed by somebody, they do feel like you gave equally to them and they really want to create something with you. They want to make something happen. It looks like for some of you, they do want reunion. For some of you that have someone that misses you. For others of you, this person may feel like you could just manipulate them into giving more again with this reunion, and that could be why they don't trust you. Someone has trust issues because they feel like, well, this person is just going to manipulate me into giving more again. I was giving more and they were not giving back. They were not reciprocating. the effort, the emotions, the time, the attention. And for some of you, it's because you were in denial. You didn't really want to look at how much you actually felt for this person. Or it's reversed and they did this. They weren't wanting to look at the emotions that actually ran so deep. You know, maybe they were playing to other people like, oh, it's not that deep. You know, hiding it from people, acting single. Now someone feels guilty about that. They really want to work on this, and they feel guilty for maybe working with other people. Maybe they feel guilty for being in this energy of arrogance, smugness. Haha, I'm having my cake and eating it too. You know, I'm single and I'm exploring, but I also have this connection and they're giving a lot to me. You know, maybe it's reversed for you, Gemini. Let's see. What is this person's intentions towards Gemini? What is this person's... Whoa. Six of Wands, which we do see that here, Gemini. For some of you, they want victory with you. This is for a very specific number of you that have somebody where it's reversed and they're missing you. So for some of you, somebody wants to work on it with you and you went off on your own because maybe you felt this way about them. Either they were hiding that they were with you, they were in denial about the emotions, they were still trying to be single and explore at the same time, and you separated from them. And this person really wants victory with you. This could be, for some of you, this person is that same person that's getting a lot of attention online and they're acting like they're totally fine and unaffected. And this is making you feel some type of way for those of you that have someone that you want to work on it with that, you know, walked away from you. So yeah, for some of you, you've got someone that really wants to work on it with you and they're really hoping that you're going to give them a second chance. They want victory with you. They want to create this. They want to manifest this reunion. And I do see social media here, getting a lot of attention online, celebrating something. For some of you, they do see you doing this, or this is them if it's reversed, like I said here. Let's take a look at your independent energy, Gemini. Gemini's independent energy. Gemini's independent energy. For some of you guys, you have something that you feel a very strong connection to. It's a project, it's a career. And you've taken some time off from doing this thing, but you're ready to get back out there. You're ready to speed up and run towards it. You feel very strongly about this thing that you're working on. And you're ready to move forward victoriously. You do feel like timing is going to work out in your favor with this project. Like I said, some of you know there's a huge payoff to this. Weight in gold. It's going to lead to a lot of success and victory for you. And you may be getting a lot of attention online from this thing, this project that you're working on. It's something that you have a lot of passion for. You're able to have fun with this thing. You know, you don't have to be too serious about it because I don't know if you're very skilled at it or it just comes natural to you. You're taking a more fun, kind of playful approach to it. I do feel creative ventures here with the Page of Wands. And it could be something that you're keeping on the DL. You may be hiding this while you're doing it. And you may be doing it by yourself. I do see you struggling, having burden here with this big thing that you want to work on. Maybe you feel burdened because you did take some time off and now you feel really guilty about that. You feel like it's going to end in loss, or you feel like you lost something because you took time off. For some of you, you may have been recovering something, an injury, a sickness, something that you're recovering. And people may not know a lot about it. You may be keeping that to yourself, acting like you're doing really well, but it's really burdening you because you took so much time off for this thing. And now you feel like, oh, damn it, like now I've lost a lot of money. I've lost resources because I had to take time off. So maybe that's why you're now ready to speed through this thing and get there. I do see like you may have people helping you now with this burden. It may be a lot on your plate. You may be quite tired doing this thing, this project, and you may be getting help from other people. You may be working with other people, and this is going to bring you a lot of success and clout for some of you that are doing something that's going to be in the public eye. It's going to bring you a lot of attention. And I do see that, like I said, a big payout here, weight in gold. You could have a lot of stability in the home because of this. Because people are now helping you and you're getting this victory, you're able to have stability in the home. You know, you have food at home. You have a little bit of savings. You have your bills paid. Everything is stable and it's doing really well. After a loss, after some kind of, some of you could have a surgery that you went through with the Three of Swords and the Four of Swords. There could have been an injury or a surgery that you had to go through. And this is why now, like, you feel so burdened because, oh my God, I missed so much work. I had to spend so much money now on this break. But I feel like it's going to be okay because we have Six of Pentacles here too, receiving money, receiving payouts on something that you created. And you're going to be celebrating this and a big win here for you. Because I read all of the cards as a whole. This could be like, this is the other person for some of you, but for some of you, this is you if it's switched. I do see you celebrating a big win here, having a lot of attention, receiving money, receiving generosity. Maybe these people that are going to help you are being very generous with you with their time, their effort, their resources. And this is something that you manifested, Gemini. You created this, you attracted this to you. You're going to be in a place where you're doing really well financially by yourself. You may need some help getting there, though. Don't be afraid to ask for help, Gemini. That's what I'm hearing. Gemini's independent energy. Gemini's independent energy. Page of Swords. Doing your research. Looking into something. Getting information. Some of you could be watching this person. For some of you who are dealing with a romantic partner, or maybe it's not romantic at all and it's just, we'll just call them another person, okay? Like for some of you, it could be friends. You're kind of going back of old friends that you had. You miss them. You remember the good times. And you weren't really seeing at first how deep your emotions ran for these people until now. Some of you could be watching somebody, or if it's reversed, a person's watching you. Do you see you in your head, Gemini, obsessively thinking? You could be a little bit obsessive at this time, a little bit fixated on someone watching them a lot. I see that this person has everything that you wanted in a person, Gemini. You feel like you could have had everything that you wanted with this person. For some of you, again, I'm getting that some of you wanted to build a family with this person. You wanted to live together, get married, have a family. You really felt like you could have had everything with this person. And for some of you, you were in your head. You weren't seeing something. You were in denial. For some of you, you could have lost this person because you were in denial and you were indecisive. You weren't wanting to look at it and you wanted to keep exploring and just feel free. But that lost this person and they walked away. And now you're like, you can't stop thinking about them. You really want this with them. You're obsessively thinking about how much they could have had with you, how much you could have had everything with them. You know, the white picket fence, the house, the family, the career, they had everything you wanted in a person, and now you can't stop thinking about them and you're watching them obsessively. Very obsessing about this person. You know, the strong connection that you felt, you realize now, you see it now. You went into the emotions and you realize, I really wanted this person. Why didn't I see that before? I'm hearing. For some of you, you could have Libra in your chart. I don't know why I'm feeling Libra with this card. It's like, it looks like the scales on her arm. It's not the scales, but it just reminds me of going back and forth in your head, because I do see like a little teeter-totter. So for some of you, you were definitely indecisive about this person. You weren't seeing what they meant to you. You weren't seeing how much you felt for them. For some of you, you just took way too long. Things were moving too slow. Because you weren't seeing something. You weren't making up your mind. You were in denial about what you wanted with them and how much you felt for them. Things were too slow. You may have been too slow. For some of you, you really just wanted to take it slow with this person because you weren't sure. You like I said, some of you wanted to still explore and you were still enjoying being single. But it was like an energy of having your cake and eating it too. And this person did not like that. And they walked away from you. Now this person doesn't trust you. You were moving too slow. And you were having your cake and eat it too. For some of you, this is reversed. So don't get too hung up on it. So somebody was just taking their sweet time and they weren't making a decision, and the person felt like, okay, well, you're hiding this relationship, you're being single, you may be working with other people, and they walked away. They don't trust somebody now. Somebody doesn't trust the other person. You know, we have that twice here. There is some trust issues now with this person. I do see like that thing that you're building, Gemini. You are doing a lot of research. You're brainstorming. You're trying to get information. You're very obsessed and fixated on this thing because it's everything that you've ever wanted. It's going to bring you a lot of finances. It's going to bring you something that makes you feel so fulfilled in a way. Like it's everything that you've ever wanted. I feel like you may not be seeing, though, that it may take a little bit longer, or it has taken a long time. Like I said, for some of you, things were moving very slowly, and now you're ready to pick up momentum. You're ready to go faster now. For some of you in the past, you may have not realized that it was going to take some time to reach this goal, and you may have been very obsessed with speeding it up, making it happen faster. Like, I want this so bad. But you weren't seeing that, like, it takes time. It's going to take some time. It's not going to be fast. And for some of you, you're now in that space where things are speeding up. Some of you may have a little bit of trust issues when it comes to letting other people work on it with you, letting other people help you. For some of you, you may have an issue with asking for help. And I'm hearing that it is important that you let go of that. Like, ask for help, Gemini, because some of you are recovering an illness or a surgery or an injury, or you took time off to recover something. Maybe it's emotional, but I do see like loss here and burden, and you can ask for help. You have a lot of people that love you and miss you. You have good friends around you. And if you ask for help, you can get there faster. It won't be so slow. It won't take so long. You know, you may have trust issues with people, you know, touching your creative ventures, your projects. But I am seeing if you let people help you, you know, do your research first, obviously. Like, make sure you're careful with who you let touch this, because you don't want energy affecting it. And I do see that you're going to be very protective of this thing because it is everything that you've ever wanted. Gemini's independent energy. Yeah, you need to have strength and courage to let people help you, because I do see you going through a lot of stress, Gemini. This is very stressful. This thing that you think, oh, I should just do it myself. You know, it's a lot on your plate. It's a lot of burden here. And I do see for some of you that are dealing with a romantic partner, the fact that they don't trust you, it is causing you some worry here, some anxiety. Maybe some of you are having trouble sleeping at night because you are fixated on this person. You're watching them a lot. For some of you, this is a person who's acting like they are totally unaffected by this. They're getting a lot of attention and they're acting like this is what they wanted. They wanted to be single from you, or you're getting that impression. And this is really, it's causing you like a lot of burden. You feel like a lot of stress. I do see you crying. Somebody's crying here. They're very stressed. They're very worried. You need strength at this time. Somebody needs to be strong. They're trying to find strength here because it's really torturing somebody here that the other person doesn't trust them. And they're like obsessing. You know, they're watching that person, they're obsessing, they really want to offer them something. This person's everything that you wanted, and your indecision and going too slow now makes this person not trust you because they feel like you had other people, you were hiding it because you wanted to be with other people, work with other people, explore. You could have been, or somebody could have been having this energy where they were like on social media, being very flirty, being very open to other people, liking, following people, exploring, having their eyes on other people. And maybe they saw this, or you saw this, and now you don't trust this person. And this person's tortured by this. For some of you, you are connected to a Libra. Maybe you have Libra in your chart. Check out Libra mid-November if you are dealing with a Libra, or you do have Libra in your chart, because that person also was very tortured over a breakup. I see some similar energy here. How can Gemini overcome this? How can Gemini overcome this? How can Gemini overcome this? Nine of Cups, the Hierophant, the High Priestess. So I do feel that some of you will get your wish, Gemini. You will get your wish fulfillment. Your wish will come true. You will end up in a relationship with this person. You will end up committed to them. And for some of you, you may be getting signs. You may intuitively know that you're still going to be with this person. You may intuitively know somehow, some way, that it is going to work out somehow. And for others of you, this person is going to be guided to you. They're going to be getting signs, dreams. Their spirit guides are communicating with them, sending them messages, guiding them to you, guiding them to this commitment, to commit to you. You know, this person is going to get that enlightenment that you are their wish fulfillment and they want to be with you. For some of you, you don't need to worry because you will end up with this person. If you've already been feeling like that, if you've already been feeling like things are going to work out somehow, you may be right. You may get your wish. And for others of you, the other person is going to receive dreams, downloads. They're going to be guided to you. They're going to be told by their spirit guides, their ancestors, that like this person is your wish fulfillment and you will be committed to this person. For some of you, you definitely have a connection to Libra. Check out the Libra reading for mid-November. It's like the same thing. It's like the person can fix it with the other person, but it's going to take some time. You guys may be separate for a little bit. Like I said, some of you, this person is going to want to have a reunion with you, but they want equal give and take. No more indecision, Gemini. Or if it's reversed, you don't want any more indecision on their part. You know, they're going to want to create and manifest a reunion with you because they are getting downloads. They are getting signs and dreams from their spirit guides. They are being guided to you. There is a strong connection here, Gemini, and it could very well be mutual. I do feel like it's mutual. I feel like for some of you, this person misses you too, and they are taking time out to think about that. Maybe for this person as well, they thought the feelings weren't that deep either. You know, they thought, oh, I'm fine on my own. I'm totally happy. But I feel like with time, this person is going to realize that they are hurting without you and they do miss you. They are going to be guided back to you, Gemini. I'm going to get a romance angels for you. Romance angels for this other person, for Gemini. Gemini's other person. Love yourself first and finances and career. So for some of you, this person, they have detached from you because, like I said, they don't trust you. They felt like you might have been seeing other people, that you weren't making up your mind, and they had to love themselves first. So they did this as a self-love thing. And right now they are trying to focus on themselves. They are trying to focus on their finances and their career. And that's why they seem like they're not paying attention to you. They're not focused on you. They may feel like they don't care. They're fine on their own. But I do feel like they do miss you, Gemini, deep down. And it may take some time for them to go into those emotions, because absolutely the channeled message could be reversed. This could be that other person who maybe thought this wasn't too deep either. I'm fine on my own. And now that they've explored their emotions, they will realize that they do miss you. But there is going to be some time apart with you guys, okay? And for some of you that it's reversed, this is you. You know, you did this as self-love. You wanted to walk away, to love yourself, to focus on yourself, to heal, to recover. And you want to focus on finances, your project that you have. Gemini's romance angels for Gemini, forgiving and learning. So for some of you, you had lessons with this person. You had to learn. Like I said, some of you that it's reversed, or it's the original way where you guys lost a person on indecision and being open to other people. There is some forgiving and learning here. This person is going to have to forgive you. Or if it's reversed, you have to forgive this person. And it may take some time. It says, as you release and heal, I don't know if that you can see that. As you release and heal from the past, you experience more love in your present moment. So yeah, for some of you, there's some forgiveness needed here. And for some of you, you needed to learn a lesson here, and they're going to have to forgive you. I feel like they will. But I do feel like there is trust issues. So that's going to be something that's an obstacle here for some of you, that they felt like you were being sneaky. Oh, look at that, wedding. Like I said, this card often talks about weddings, marriage, commitment. So, I mean, not all of you are going to be getting married to this person, but there is a commitment. There's a leveling up of a commitment. So going from not dating to dating, going from dating to being engaged, going from dating to moving into together, because I do see that here. You do have a heavy emphasis on commitment. And for some of you, there's marriage. For some of you, you will end up marrying this person. Wow. Wow, Gemini, that's everything for you. I really hope that this resonated. If it didn't, feel free to check your other signs, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus sign. Look into your Vedic astrology, because those can resonate for you as well. And please like, share, and subscribe. I appreciate any support. And that's everything, Gemini.